Teens. They come in all shapes and sizes, no two exactly alike. So how do we meet the diverse needs of young adults when creating library programs for teens? Vivian Howard writes in her article, "What Do Young Teens Think About the Public Library?" The main barriers to public library use for young adults appear to be lack of relationships with library staff, lack of relevant and appealing programs, and a lack of inclusion of teens themselves in teen services programming. This presentation will answer the dilemma by highlighting best practices in the field of teen programming and showcasing a teen talk approach that ensures we are meeting the unique learning, technological, and social needs of teenagers in the library. Tina Hager, director of Little Elm Public Library, states, "If you don't have very many 12 to 17-year-olds at your library, it is time to question why. Maybe they come once, twice, but what are we offering that entices them to return? Are we getting it right?" Sadly, in many cases, the answer is no. A 2007 USA Harris poll reported that 32% of youth ages 8 to 18 said they would use the public library more often if there were more activities and events scheduled for them. When Linda Evers of the Watauga Public Library started organizing her first teen advisory boards, she came equipped with a list of possible activities. Yet when her ideas fell flat, she asked what she considers the most important words you can ever speak to a teen audience. What do you think? To her surprise and relief, the teens took her suggested list and exploded, turning a proposed board game night into carnival night, sharing about young adult collection development, establishing community partnerships, and leading, publicizing, and scheduling teen programs like the Chemistry Expo, where over 60 teens came together over spring break to perform science experiments. Evers stated, "We don't have to have all the answers or ideas. Teens have great ideas, strong opinions, and boundless energy." Tina Hager acknowledges the library can be a lot of things for teens and tweens. A place for social networking, with computers for internet gaming or research. Multimedia technologies. A place to hang out with friends who share similar interests. Volunteer opportunities promoting citizenship and fostering a sense of community. A place to gather with friends and extend learning activities beyond the classroom. And for some, it's simply having a place to go. Tina Hager emphasizes that keeping your eyes and ears open to teen interests is an important first step in designing programs for young adults. A 2008 report on teen programming in North Texas libraries cites that effective teen programming is flexible, suggested by teens, and utilizes teen participation. Informational and social programs like the Alternative Teen Fashion Show in Fayetteville, Arkansas, the Loop It Up Knitting for Teens class at the Fort Worth Public Library, Tina Hager's Food Fear Factor, or the Goth Sock Puppet program at the Grapevine Public Library. Recreational programs like the Funniest Teen in the World stand-up competition, or Debbie Raindel's Free Comics Day at John Ed Keeter Public Library in partnership with local comics retailers. Cultural programs include experiential art shows, poetry slams, author visits, book discussions, and writing workshops relevant to teens and current pop culture, outreach-based programs like the Random Act of Kindness Day at the Arlington Public Library, or technology programs like U-Media at the Chicago Public Library, which attracts 350 to 500 teens every week in a new combination of elements that bring teens' social and learning worlds together. As teens become what Rebecca Hill describes as the jugglers of our times, navigating between multiple tasks of homework, social networking, and media consumption, Linda Hage, director of the Rochester Public Library, says librarians must ask themselves the age-old question, how do we bring teens to the library? The first step and the basis of my proposed teen talk approach to programming is talking to teens about their needs and interests. Next, advocating for teen programming at your library. By listening to teen voices, we can keep young adults as lifelong patrons of the library. The 2013 Pew Internet Research Study of Younger Americans' Library Habits and Expectations states that 74% of Americans think it is very important for public libraries to provide programs and classes for children and teens. As the YALSA Competencies for Librarians Serving Youth states, LSTs must actively involve young adults in planning and implementing services and programs that meet the diverse needs and interests of young adults and embrace the flexible and changing nature of young adult entertainment, technological, and informational needs. Only then can we say we're truly getting it right.